All right, so everyone has the Q&A?
Yep,
Yep.
I got it. I think I had it pulled up already.
Cool.
Very cool. Q&A.
That's
Got
a
it.
screen share.
Video is private from Tom Lynch. Oh, did you
Give
start
it
it?
a second.
Okay.
Holy crap! That.
Oh.
Infinity!
Whoa! What's happening?
I turned on screen share and I turned on the window with the. But yeah, if we do this live, we could say screen share stuff like this.
I just see black. Oh, there we go. Oh.
That's cool. Is it? Is the video public already? Is it public?
Yeah, it should be public.
Okay.
Turn this off. Wait, let me make sure that it was the right link that I gave you. Yeah. It might just take a second for them to be able to get to it. Let me check in YouTube.
I see it. There's a
Yeah,
lag.
it should be working now.
Okay. Now, is there a place that we could we would be able to see if somebody joined or no? I don't know.
I think it's just I can see viewers. Let me go back to the cameraman app, and so this is as guest joins. It's not set to hide their audio and video from the broadcast, so we'll see.
Tom Lynch says he sees us now. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tommy boy.
You should be able to ask us questions some way somehow.
Or
There should
just
be-
doesn't necessarily have to be questions. Just
Oh, I think he got in on the on that infinite window thing.
yeah.
I was just screen sharing the window of the camera.
Hey. It works. Thank you, Tom, for testing that. +1. Can I +1 that? Well done. Very cool.
Oh, I'm on a lag. I just saw it.
Oh.
It took a while.
Okay, so this would be you select it, and we've answered the question, so it's now done.
I think only you have that power.
Apparently, I do. So if we started this thing from the Transmissions YouTube account, it would just be like one of us would be stuck as that Transmissions user, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but we can use the custom overlay, right? So,
But yeah, I guess we could do that.
That's true. Yep. And then afterwards, they'll publish to the account, and people
Right.
can watch them out afterwards. Yep.
I think we're on a bit of a delay. So
I see him.
we're like if you click on the link for the Hangout, you can see what we're doing like about 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, because there's all that encoding delay that Google has to do.
Yeah.
Right on. So what do you guys want to talk about?
Talk about the most awesome new comic in the world.
Oh my God. G.I. Joe. Right. I can't even bring myself to read the free review copy we would give it.
I like
come on, Daryl. You got to try it.
I'll read it.
I know you're not into G.I. Joe, but it was really fun. You don't
Yeah.
have to have any prior knowledge of G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Issue 0 was a lot more over the top, and I like this one a lot better. He's learning, like, I guess they're just kind of learning as they go, and it's toned down a lot.
Well, I'll give it a read for you guys. But
For the good of the show.
Yeah. Expect a Yoshi-style critique. Or I dismantle it piece by piece.
Just imagine there's textures on every page.
Oh, I don't think. Well, I guess there are because Tom does that, like weathering look on the pages.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get something.
Talk about my awesome new Rescue Bots toy. I was showing Daryl before the show.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Magic trick.
That's a preview for the show after next.
I will go grab something.
So no more questions. How many people are watching right now?
I see 2 viewers.
Okay. Hello out there.
So y'all have any questions for us?
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys I was tweeting about this yesterday. This is the Transformers Legends anthology paperback. It's supposed to be pretty rare because it's out of print.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I saw you. You said something about it's worth like $150.
I saw on eBay like it was going for like $90.
Wow.
So.
Wow. So that logo makes me think it's the like early 2000s.
Yeah, it's 2004.
Okay.
That's
the same Transformers logo they use for Robots in Disguise.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it a standalone story, or is it just like a like a encyclopedia of characters?
It's like 10. No, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 short stories by different authors.
That's cool. Are any of them known to be in Transformers currently?
Yeah, Simon Furman has one. Bob Skier has one. He was the head writer on Beast Machines. The rest are kind of unknown. Jean Rabe, I think he's like a well-known fantasy author.
Okay.
But he's not a Transformers author, but he wrote one.
Cool.
We have a question from Tom.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some.
It was not really a question. He got his Fans Project Minosaur out. I still can't believe that they, in their display cases, they have mistransformed toys at SDCC.
Well, what about the Superion? They have 2 air raids as the arms. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
So, like, I mean, even in the official pictures, and I guess Slingshot is now a helicopter instead of
That's
an
fine with
airplane.
me. I mean,
yeah, but I don't know why they don't have him actually in the Superion. Like the Superion picture they don't have him in it. It's weird.
What did you guys do with Tom's question? You guys just ignore it?
I marked him as answered.
Because he's talking about this bad boy.
That's right.
Fans Projects Manosaur. What an awesome toy. Amazing. But yeah, when you compare this to the one coming out from Hasbro, this one kicks its ass, man. You gotta.
It's also
the price
5
point,
times as much, right?
Yeah, the price point's going to be a little bit different. But I mean, come on.
I think that storm is affecting your internet. You're kind of getting out, messed up a little bit.
Oh, in the head?
Yeah.
Tom says my book looks pretty sweet. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just so happy to find this because I knew I had it And I like because on Moonbase 2 they were talking about this book like back in February, and I was looking. I was like, I knew I had this book, but I couldn't find it. And then my brother came to visit this weekend, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I had this book that you lent me like years ago." I was like, "Oh, I was looking for this." So
I wanted to show you guys the because I mentioned it on the show that I came back on from TFCon, and Andrew Griffith did a sketch for me, and then proceeded to steal my toy. My cosplay for Jake Dalrymple enabled me to get this free sketch. Well, instead of it being drawn on paper, I had him draw on my package for Fall of Cybertron or Generations Thundercracker. Well, I got it back from him. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Did he ship it to you? How did he get it back?
We arranged through emails to have him ship it to me.
Oh,
and
nice.
There it is.
A little Buster.
Buster, yeah.
I had him put that on there, so yeah.
That's
he said
pretty sweet.
It's not the best paper to draw on, he said. So if you get up close to it, you can really see where he kind of struggled with the paper.
You probably want to be careful and not smudge it.
Yeah, keep it away from anything wet. That's for sure. But I'm really happy with that. It's really kind of cool. So yeah, that's it there, and I'll be sticking this on the wall and never opening it. So now I need to get another Thundercracker. But it's really cool. I'm really happy with that.
Nice.
Thank you, Andrew.
Just going back to the combiners, Tom Lynch says he's accepting of change, but changing Slingshot to a helicopter was just really weird to me. And I agree.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like, however, and it's kind of weird how the Optimus mold is being used for Motormaster. That kind of harkens back to the Masquerade episode where Optimus and Motormaster were supposed to be identical, kind of like not identical looking, but equals, where Motormaster was supposed to be able to take on Optimus, and that basically is being displayed here in toy form. The fact that the Optimus is actually the centerpiece himself, a combiner. He could be, essentially. You could take the aerial bots, put them on.
At SDCC, someone asked one of the Hasbro reps about the Masquerade episode, and apparently he smiled. Yeah. So we might be getting some repaints of
I was listening to a podcast over the weekend, and they were thinking that we might be getting a bunch of costumes for some of the characters, where they all dress as Optimus.
That's funny.
Yeah. But I think the Optimus is actually the remold of what's his name?
Motormaster.
Motormaster. I think Motormaster was the original toy, and then they figured, hey, we can make an Optimus out of this too.
Yeah, you think it's the other way around, eh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, like Springer and Sandstorm. Sandstorm was the original toy, and they made the Springer from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's true. But I do like it. I kind of like the way that they've got the combiner aspect on Optimus, even though there's really no fiction to support that ever happened ever. But I kind of like it. It looks good. I mean, I agree that it looks kind of good.
Energon Optimus had he was a combiner.
Yeah, I have that one actually, and that's the only thing that I think of when I see Optimus with all these limbs attached to him. But
you just have to imagine it's Windcharger using his magnetic field to keep them together.
Right. I do. I kind of like it, but it seems, I don't know. I see it and I see holes in it, especially with the Stunticons. I see a bunch of things in it that I see a bunch of problems with it that could definitely be addressed. I don't know. I just
Tom says that he heard that Optimus is going to be compatible with combiner limbs.
Yeah, that's what we were chatting about. Able to take the limbs from. I mean, either or, honestly. But yeah, you'll be able to take the limbs from the Superion and put them on Optimus. And that's the other thing that they mentioned, is that the figure is both of them are essentially Scramble City compatible. Like, you'll be able to take the Stunticons and put them on Slingshot, not Slingshot, but
Superion.
Superion. Yeah, you'll be able to put them on there, and vice versa. But yeah. Yeah, it's very cool.
So we're up to 4 viewers.
Oh, cool.
So if y'all have a question, there's a Q&A app here. You can ask questions.
Yeah, just open that up.
We haven't figured out exactly how to see who all's in here, so just if you ask a question, we'll know who you are.
Mm-hmm. But anything else from SDCC? I mean, I've been kind of keeping my eye on it a bit, but I have to say there hasn't been anything other than the Combiner Wars stuff that's really just kind of like been amazing, you know?
Yeah.
I've been kind of busy. I haven't really been paying too much attention to it.
Yeah, I guess not.
And then they have non-combining Protectobots, which are just repaints of other figures.
Such a weight.
But we've talked about that already. That's the Japanese exclusive.
I know, but come on. If you're gonna make Protectobots, you gotta make them combine, especially if you're putting them out as the Protectobots. Come on. That being said, I don't have the mold they're using for Hotspot, which is red now, so I'm probably gonna buy it. What can I say? I don't have it, so I'm probably gonna get it.
You need self-control.
I have none.
So here's this official image of Superion. You can see both limbs, both his arms are slingshot or air raid. So Slingshot the helicopter is not on there.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. He's a leg.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's the white leg. You can see his helicopter blades folded
down
up.
at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, then which one is missing then? Which aerial bot is missing?
I don't think any of them are missing. The 2 arms are different. The 2 legs are different.
Yeah, the 2 arms look the same.
Yeah, the 2 arms are the same.
But the hands, you can tell by the forearms that they're different. The red noses are the same, but their forearms look different. I mean, I'm looking at this now small on my screen, but I'm pretty sure that they're all different.
Dog Cage just asked what we think about the Combiners. Daryl thinks they suck.
No, there's a black aerial bot. He's not on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you really?
Yeah. Who's the black aerial bot?
He a leg?
The leg is gray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Air Raid. Air Raid is the one that's missing. He's the black aerial bot.
I gotta say the who's the main one? Like the center.
Silverbolt.
Silverbolt. I really like his design.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't really do the Concorde because, I mean, you know,
yeah,
it's kind of out of date. I think that's a really good interpretation.
Looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog Cage wants to know if we'll see a Triptychon.
I don't think so. Not from Hasbro.
He would have to be in the Titan class.
Yeah, I think we'll get one from Make Toys fairly soon, actually, but not. I don't think we're going to see one from Hasbro.
Answered.
Let's see here.
Yeah, there's a lag for everyone who's asking questions, so sorry about that.
Yeah,
That's
the video
cool.
you see is about 30 seconds behind what we say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure you are watching the live feed. Sometimes when you start watching it, because it is YouTube, you could be watching it a little late. So just make sure you're watching it live. There should be a little red dot down at the bottom of the video as you're watching it, and it should tell you you're live. I have to say though, getting back to the combiners, I'm kind of half and half happy that they're including a little Legends class figure with the combination. The Menasor having this rumored to be Blackjack as the chest piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, because the original G1 just had this little dude that didn't really, didn't transform and didn't really do anything. But so having him, this now car, this chess piece actually transform into a guy, that's kind of cool, and I can appreciate that. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, Superion has Power Glide.
I think that was awesome.
You think so? Because I can see how.
Well, I love Power Glide. I think.
Yeah,
it was one of the toys I had.
Power Glide's the gun, though. I mean, make him part of the
well,
combination.
Power Glide is, like the Warthog type plane, so he has those two big engines that could flip around to be gun turrets.
I guess, but I just think, I really like the way that the Blackjack one becomes part of the robot, the big combiner. And to make Power Glide a gun means that Power Glide could be held by anyone. He doesn't need to be part of Superion. He could be held by Optimus Prime or, whoever. It doesn't necessarily mean that he needs to be part of the Superion team.
Yeah. So Tom Lynch commented on the Triptychon saying that it's probably dependent on how the sales on Metroplex went, and I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
And then Dogcades is asking how the daddy duties are going, and I'm tired. My wife is more tired than me, but at least she doesn't have to go to work right now. And there's not really... I can change diapers and feed him the little bit of formula we're giving him, but I can't breastfeed, so I get to sleep through that in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah. I want to see if I can get this picture from the Google Drive to show up. Actually, I don't know. I'll just pull it up on my computer. I figured since he was born in Year of the Horse, and I have the Year of the Horse Optimus. I figured that would be a good photo to show. Let's see.
Tom just noticed your Mega Man shirt, Jeremy. Your Mega Prime.
It's I got one of those one shirt a day things. They have an Optimus version that has it all reversed, and I missed out on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if I do this screen share. There we go.
Oh.
So that's him with the my Year of the Horse Optimus.
That's cool.
So how to turn this off?
I'm wearing a new shirt as well. This is from 80s Tees.
Cool.
Nice.
There. I keep forgetting that I can click on, to control the camera, I can click on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I'm not broadcasting that large video. So I don't know how this works.
When I was at the cottage this past week, we went to Wasaga Beach, and there was a printing place there, and I got them to print me a hat.
Oh, nice.
It's a little self-serving, but cheaper than a T-shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
Burp, burp.
So Charles and Daryl still coming off your convention highs? Dog Cage is asking.
Well, yeah, for me it's been over a month, so yeah, it's. I definitely really would love to go back to another convention. I really enjoyed it. So.
Are you still debating TFCon Chicago?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't worked up the courage to ask the wife yet. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could road trip it together and split the hotel.
Save some cash.
I can, if maybe I can use that as an excuse. Like, yeah, he's going by himself. You know, he needs someone with him. It's going to be a road trip. It'll just be for the weekend.
He's never gone to a convention by himself.
Actually, at my first convention, I went by myself to Pasadena for BotCon.
Okay, I won't mention that though.
Right.
No, I'll. When does the registration end, or what's the deadline?
It'll probably go on till day of the convention.
Yeah, they usually go up until very close to the opening.
I mean, I've already got the hotel room booked, but you can cancel it without any penalty.
Right.
But I haven't actually registered for the convention yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. While I was away, I picked up a pamphlet for what is it? It's called Fan Expo Canada. It's in Toronto at the end of August, and I told myself when I was for the last couple of years, because I missed out the first time that he was there, I said if Stan Lee ever came back to Fan Expo, that I would go and get his autograph. Well, he's coming back. And I kind of made a little mention to the wife. I said, "Look, Stan Lee's coming. The guy's like 91. I kind of gotta go and get his autograph because the guy's gonna die."
Yeah, I mean, I think he's doing his final convention runs.
Yeah, so I might be ending up at another convention this year. So I've already told her that it would strictly be for the day, to get in and get out and do the one thing. But yeah, that would pretty much be it. But I think I know that getting his signature is probably around $75, and I probably would still stick with getting him to sign my Transformers #3.
That's cool. So, Charles, TFCon Chicago. They have a premium and just like a regular weekend ticket. The only difference is the premium comes with the Masterpiece Shafter and Pestilence. It's $250. Just the weekend one is $50, which is much cheaper than what you spend on BotCon.
Yeah.
That's what I did at the Toronto one, just $50.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's probably what I would do too.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the bigger issue is the leaving her alone with 3 kids for the weekend. So
yeah,
that's all. I mean, I guess I'm curious. Like, how have you already talked this over with your wife?
She's willing to let me go. I'm still debating whether I want to pay that price or not.
Yeah.
But a couple of weeks later, she's going to be going to a conference in San Francisco, but she's taking the baby with her because her brother's out there and he wants to babysit. So, yeah, it looks like Tom Lynch is going. He's excited.
It's all right, Tom. I just did it a month ago, so you'll be all right.
People are more friendly than you would expect. And one of the reasons I want to go is there's just a lot of people I've talked online with for years, and they're going to be there, like Rob Springer that's on Radio Free Cybertron.
Oh, okay.
I've talked with him on Twitter and stuff for years, and he's going to be there.
Oh, cool.
Actually, I think most of they're gonna have 3 or 4 hosts going there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Just find Jeremy, and because he's a convention veteran now, and he'll help you out.
Yeah, but I'm an introvert, so unless I'm around people I know, I just kind of stay in the back.
Oh, then it would be great to single him out. Be like, Jeremy!
Well, see, now people know what I look like.
There's some artists going too, aren't there?
Yeah. Let's see what they've announced.
Alan Oppenheimer is going.
Yeah,
Dan Gilvezan.
Yeah.
Gilvezan.
Okay.
Yeah, he is hilarious. And hey, Daryl, disclaimer: some guests may charge additional fees for autographs and/or photos.
Yeah, there you go. No. But for how many autographs? Is it additional fees per autograph? God, that was so dumb. That kind of pissed me off.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't announced any other artists. But I'm sure I know people were talking about going, but yeah, no one's confirmed, I guess, or no one's.
Yeah, I would hope Sarah Stone goes, but I don't know. I mean, she's already done. She was at Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
And BotCon.
And BotCon.
I was actually chatting with her today on Twitter, and she said that once Windblade ended, she got inundated with covers for Transformer books. So she's doing like 8 covers now. So.
Well, and she's doing the interiors, I think, on is it RID 33?
Yeah, 33.
Yeah.
Because it's back to Cybertron.
Cybertron.
Yeah.
I kind of like that she's now the Cybertron artist. Like Livio is the past artist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Tom Lynch says he's an introvert too, really badly, except on the internet. I'm kind of a jerk on the internet sometimes. I think that's everybody.
Yeah. It's easy to be a jerk on the internet. Until you do something like this where people can see your face, and then you're a little more self-conscious.
Gotta be so nice. Except Yoshi.
Well, that's his stick. Well, Charles, I see you got your mic all worked out, like your position and everything.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you just have it sitting on a table.
Yeah, I just have like one of those little, living room trays. Yeah, those folding trays. And when we do the recording, I take the laptop off the tray so the the clicking doesn't get picked up.
Can't have clicking. I actually stopped listening to a podcast this weekend because they were transforming toys throughout the entire thing, and they weren't actually talking about the toys. You could just hear them, clicking the sockets and everything. It drove me nuts. If you're talking about the particular toy, then yeah, you want to have it in your hands, play with it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm playing with Velcro right now, so I guess I'm a little hypocritical.
Speaking of podcasts, you've taken a lot more of my listening time now. You turned me on to Hardcore History. Those are like 4-hour shows, and they're all really interesting.
I know. That's my road trip podcast. Like, load up all of the Fall of the Roman Empire ones. And
yeah. When I was in Germany, I listened to all the Mongols.
Yeah.
And now I just started the World War I.
That was a good one.
One, so yeah.
Cool. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'm glad he only puts them out like I guess like every 3 months or so.
Yeah, it takes them forever to do one episode because they're so long.
Yeah.
And they're really, really in depth.
Yep. Oh, Tom says,
Yeah.
I'd love to meet some artists, Josh Burcham in particular. I ran into him in a chat once, and he was excited to see I had a new photo comic up. When I found out he was an IDW artist, I nearly made a mess in my pants. Yeah, Tom, he's one of the first people we interviewed, so he's really cool. I met him at BotCon. He's a really cool guy. And I don't know if he'll make it out to TFCon Chicago, though. I don't know if he wants to travel that far. But it'd be cool.
But he's not working on any Transformer stuff right now, is he?
No, he's
cover. I think he does work on the.
Yeah, he's doing the Nick Roche covers for More Than Meets the Eye. That's right. But he's coloring what is it? 24 and Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's
I
really.
imagine that Samurai Jack comic is going to be pretty popular.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did you guys think of the new stuff for the show, the RID show?
I'd like to see video with audio, not with just music.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm still kind of interested.
Yeah. I did not open my Masterpiece Grimlock yet, Dogcades. I still have to do that. It's hard, though, because there's a lot of editing to do. And it's like once you finish one, you want to just rest, and there's always another show to do.
Yeah. I've never watched a full season of 24. I never watched Lost. I couldn't devote the time that I knew I needed.
Yeah.
Charles, have you opened your Masterpiece Grimlock?
Yeah, that's what I was just answering.
Oh,
that I have
sorry.
not.
I was reading a tweet from Tacoma.
Yeah, so that's still on my to-do list. I have to figure out how to ship the other one to Yoshi. I need a box, and now he wants a Masterpiece Prowl, so I'm going to start looking for that since they're already...
Lots and lots of padding.
Yeah.
Judging from the box that I sent him, which was one of those... it wasn't one of those flat rate medium boxes. UPS tore that thing up. So, I mean, thankfully I have lots of padding in there because he warned me.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom Lynch says I should open that Masterpiece Grimlock because he's a great figure. I know.
Should open it live right now.
It's also, I also have to do it late at night because I have kids who are like, "Ooh, what's that? This is Daddy's toy. Get away."
It looks like Greg's in. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey. Tacoma Prime. Seen the movie 10 more times yet?
Speaking of movies, looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm really looking forward to watching that soon. This weekend, I think it's opening.
I'm thinking my in-theater movie days are over for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for it to come on Netflix.
You'll be able to get out on your own with maybe some friends, and you'll do like one or two. Like your wife will go to movies, and then you can go to movies separate. You two will live separate lives outside of the house.
Well, that might be good because I like movies that she doesn't like
There you go.
stupid funny movies.
Mm-hmm.
She hates those, so.
You like Will Ferrell movies?
I'm not really a big Will Ferrell fan, but things like Chris Farley.
Oh, okay. Well, there's only a limited amount of them.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying that vein.
Yeah. I like Chris Farley movies, but I also like Will Ferrell movies, and my wife just cannot stand Will Ferrell. Hates him, like, with a passion.
I've never seen Anchorman.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's two secrets to Anchorman that a lot of people don't even know. Number one.
Be high.
No. Well, maybe three. Number one is there is a commentary with the movie that is like 10 times funnier than the actual movie. So you can watch the movie and then sit down and watch the movie again with the commentary, and it's Will Ferrell and the director just talking trash the entire time, not even talking about the movie.
Is that on the DVD?
Yeah, it's very funny. Yeah, it's really, really funny. A lot of people don't even watch watch movies with commentary, and this one's definitely worth it. And then
I try to when I can.
And the second one is when they shot the first Anchorman. They shot it. They shot two full plots, like two full movie plots, and one made the cut, and the other one got cut out on the cutting room floor. So what they did is, like 2 years after the movie came out, they put all these cut pieces together and made a whole new movie out of it. So it's like Anchorman, like the Legend of Ron Burgundy, the Lost Tape, or something like that. And it's an entirely different movie. But there are certain clips from the first movie because they had to use it just for continuality. But it's hilarious that there was a totally different movie made during the filming of the first one, and it's out.
Probably do that with our podcast sometime.
Yeah.
I just found that there was a whole hour pre-show with E Before I that I forgot to give you, Charles. So I was thinking of seeing what I can do with that. I know there was a lot of parts where it was like, Charles, don't edit this or don't put this in. But,
yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it was a separate file. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
See you later.
Oh, is he gone? Bye, Tom.
Yeah, he said he's gonna go to work. Unfortunately, this is when we normally record, and we're usually up till 1 o'clock, which is painful.
Greg tweeted us that he's also stoked to see Guardians of the Galaxy, and it has 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes from 25 critics.
Greg, you should be able to ask or just comment within the video if you look on the side or whatever.
There's a Q&A button.
Q&A box, yeah. Should open up all the thing where you can write.
Did you guys buy the Humble bundle?
I did.
Yeah.
I did not.
I was just looking at it. There's still a big question mark on the more comics coming soon.
Yeah.
But I saw a tweet from, I think it was from IDW, that it ends on the 30th. But the countdown here still says 9 days left. I don't know what's right.
I'm pretty well. That is the 30th is next Wednesday, so that's 9 days, isn't it?
No, the 30th is 3 days from now. It's the 27th.
Oh crap! You're right. They're usually 2 weeks, so I guess they should. Yeah, they're usually 2 weeks, so I don't know why it shouldn't end that quickly. That's
maybe
only
the tweet was wrong.
No.
But I think this is probably a test with IDW to play with un-DRM stuff too.
Yeah, they're doing it with, like, they did it with Dynamite, and IDW did it with Doctor Who too, a couple months ago, and they also did a Dynamite bundle. That's another indie comic company.
Yeah, they do the Voltron stuff.
Yeah, and they have a Walking Dead bundle too.
I just figured since I owned all the books already, I didn't need to buy them digitally.
Well, I owned most, or maybe not even most of them. I owned a lot of them, but I had pretty much all of them, so I figured I would use this to get legit for the ones that I wasn't legal on.
You're too legit to quit.
Yeah.
And generally, I like to support these things because
Right.
I want to show the companies that there's a market for DRM-free digital media.
Yeah, and then Comixology has a few un-DRM'd, like you can get an un-DRM'd backup of your books, but it's only a few publishers right now.
Yeah, IDW has not joined that group
They
yet.
have one book, I think.
Oh, do they?
I'm gonna look at mine. Some of my backups. Don't they do The Walking Dead, or is that
No, that's Image.
an Image? Okay, then never mind.
So I think Greg asked us again on Twitter which figure we're looking forward to from SDCC. I think for me it's the Superion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was never
combiners.
I was never a big Minosaur fan.
It is both combiners for me, even though I do have issues with them both. I think I commented on Twitter about it. Is you have to pick them up because there's going to be third-party add-on kits created for them to make them look amazing. So you got to get them.
Greg can't find the Q&A thing on the video.
Should be on the left-hand side if you move your mouse over there. And Dog Cates is firmly in the Yoshi anti-DRM camp.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's following the same path music took, where iTunes had everything DRM'd, and then once they were able to not have DRM anymore, they provided a way through the iTunes Match where you can get DRM-free versions of all of the stuff you've purchased. So that's kind of where I'm seeing Comixology going as well.
Mm-hmm.
So my hope is we keep supporting the digital formats, and they see that they aren't going to lose money by going DRM-free.
Yeah.
I mean, Yoshi has a point, and I'm obviously if he were here, he'd make it. But I know his point is the once comics all go DRM free, that you will see a much quicker descent of the loss of brick and mortar comic stores, and I do agree with that. But what does need to be done is things like what some of the other record and music stores have done, is for them to all expand their business into different avenues.
Well, like you get toys from your comic book store all the time.
Yeah.
They seem to have diversified.
Very much so, and it's a lot more than toys. I mean, I'm a lot more of a straight and narrow. I know what I get, but they've got statues, and they've got magic cards and hockey cards and hero clicks and all
My
this
comic
other
book store
kind
actually
of crap.
has a full gaming shop across the street.
Yeah.
Same owners or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think they expanded at one point and just moved the gaming stuff to one place.
Yeah, they used to both be in the same building.
And
That's
cool.
And I just got the one of those Star Wars children's, like the what was it? It was the one where Darth Vader's trying to get Luke and Leia to go to sleep. Just something to read to the kid.
Wait, what is this? Darth Vader's trying to get Luke and Leia to go to sleep as kids?
It's a kid's book.
Is it so? Darth Vader is like in his all black costume as dad, trying to get his little babies to go to sleep.
Yes.
That's
kind of, yeah. This guy did books like Darth Vader and Son, and
That's
And
kind
then
of
Vader's little princess.
that's slightly disturbing. Vader's little princess.
Yeah, and then Goodnight Darth Vader is the one I'm thinking of.
Wow.
Let me see if this whole showcase thing will work.
When you turn 18, I'm gonna cut your hand off.
Okay, so see if you see that.
I don't see anything yet.
It took a second last time. You see it?
Nope.
It's also, this isn't really kind of talked about, but in the first Star Wars, Darth Vader like tortured Princess Leia to get the. It's kind of like, wow.
Just put it in the chat. This is just something that just goes through the Star Wars universe with like the different characters going to sleep and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like the picture.
Yeah, it's a nicer version of the go to F to sleep. Although I think I have the audiobook of that with Samuel L. Jackson reading it.
That's awesome.
You don't go to sleep right now, I'm going to cut your hand off.
That wasn't in the book.
Exciting.
So, yeah.
For those of you watching, we would edit this out of the podcast.
Right. This is not going to be a podcast.
No. This is just a test. This is only a test.
If y'all are wondering, Yoshi's a bit under the weather tonight, so
yeah.
Since we were already going to be on our computers recording, so we just decided to play with this.
Yep. All just having a little fun.
Who's playing music? Or is that me?
Probably.
Well, be glad that I'm not saving a backup of this. Although I guess we can get the audio from this. It's for random outtakes.
Mm-hmm.
So, shall we call it a night? At least for the public portion?
Yeah,
might as well.
Well, thanks everybody for asking the questions. And
and hanging out and
goof off.
Allowing us to test with you. So we've learned a lot.
Yeah. We might try this again some other time. I would like to see if we could get the equivalent of taking calls where we get people on to talk to us.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
Dogcades sends a last-minute question. Are we planning on doing our own slow jam version of the Transformers? Doubtful.
Yeah.
Yoshi's in a band, but he plays drums. I played an instrument in high school, but haven't touched it since '96. So
I only learned how to play piano to pick up girls, and once I got married, I gave it up.
So the answer is no.
Not a chance.
Just watch the one on YouTube. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna hit the button and stop this. So thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.